rest of the 2K broadcast team, Steve Kerr, Mark Kellogg, and sideline reporter Doris Burke. Taking a look at New Orleans. In the Western Conference, currently holding on to that 8th slot, hanging on to their postseason plans.
Well, this is the last matchup between these two teams all season long. This club holds a 2-1 advantage in the season series. They'd like to make it 3-1 here today.
But you know what? These season series are kind of a season within a season, and players and teams take them pretty seriously. They're in position. All they have to do is take care of business here tonight, and they'll get the season series win.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Iguodala and Lee at the forwards. Rush out there with Steph Curry, and it's Bogut at the center. New Orleans shoot their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. At the line for 2. And that one misses. Well, the Warriors taking strides to enhance their player development. They bought a D-League team and moved it to nearby Santa Cruz.
And that team actually played in the D-League Finals in the championship game, lost to Fort Wayne. That's enabled their younger players, though, that D-League team, to practice with the NBA teammates, and that's got to be a positive.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Davis with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Evans kicks to Davis. Outside Jackson. Hits the target from 18 feet.
He's fortunate that he got found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality, though.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
The guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game.
David Lee, very light on his feet for a big one. Played tennis until age 12, and that may have contributed to his mobility. He can really move around the floor for a big man.
And David Lee, tremendous feet and excellent hands for a big guy. Really good touch, catching and finishing around the rim. Either hand is really a depth finisher, whether off the pass or on an offensive rebound.
So it's the Warriors now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Well, they heaved up a lot of ill-advised three-pointers in that loss. You guys, they were way too trigger-happy from downtown.
Yeah, and that's not the area on the court where you want to be forcing shots from. Heck, you were a great three-point shooter, and you know that, Steve.
Yeah, it comes and goes, but you can't just rely on that when things aren't going your way.
And for David Lee, Steve, not just valued by his team for his play on the court, but also his presence in the locker room.
Yeah, a good teammate, makes a big difference in the community. Those things can really help and make a big contribution to team chemistry.
Clock at 6. That's good. Iguodala's got his first bucket of the night.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
Gordon dishes to Jackson. It's Evans on the wing. Outside Gordon. Jackson against Curry. Here's Davis. Rebounded by Bogut.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Back to Curry. Bogut the pass to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. No luck. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Fresh from a win against Portland.
It seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
And here is Curry following the three from Jackson. Curry picks the rush. Back to Curry. And Davis sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And let's quickly check out the best young defenders. How they've been playing in the low post lately. Your rookie block leaders for the past month. And you look at Jackson, 5th in the league in patrolling the paint.
Boy, is he tough on the inside, guys. It's been a really good stretch for him defensively.
Yeah, I like his swagger for a rookie. I mean, he wants guys bringing the ball inside on him so he can show him what he's got in him.
Anderson, he's checked in for Omer. Some changes for for New Orleans. Salmons comes in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Fredette in for Gordon. And the Warriors also making a change. Spates checked in for David Lee. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well played defensively. He really made that into a difficult look.
Barbosa wishes to Spates. No good off the back of the rim. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Davis sets a screen. Here's Fredette. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Rush. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Nobody near Barnes. Trains the three-pointer. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth the whole way thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already, and as Rasheed Wallace once said, both teams playing hard, my man.
Now here's Jackson. 9 points in the game so far. Out to the wing. This one for 3. And there's Fredette. That's good on the assist by Davis.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Here's Barbosa. Puts up the baby hook. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw. Way to shoot the three-point play. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barnes and Green, the forward tandem. Curry is out there with Iguodala. And it's Bogut in the center position. Warriors leading by 7. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Hey, Kevin, Jay in that last game against the Trailblazers delivered quite the performance. He finished with 33 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. He turned in a great performance where it seemed nobody could stop him from taking over. You love to see that as a coach, Kevin.
Good job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him. You can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
Iguodala. And it's Golden State with another.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies. Quality chances with the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
I think for a while, Clark, teams looked at Iguodala and saw his talent and what he could do on the floor, and they want him to be a centerpiece. Now that he's been in the league this long, and as a vet, he seems almost better suited as a complementary piece.
I wouldn't disagree with that. I mean, not everybody can be the main focal point of the team. That's no knock on Iguodala. I mean, I think he's terrific. He does a little bit of everything, does it all well. And I understand he's really a high-quality guy and teammate. He's very much more of a playmaker than a scorer, even though he can look dominant with the ball in his hands.
Ashik pulls it in. Pelicans trailed by 10. Got a piece of Iguodala with the steal. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Uncovered. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Evans with it. Guarded down by Barnes. Here's Jackson. The shot is no good. And Golden State will come the other way. Barnes with it. He's got 6. Lee passes to Barnes. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Harrison Barnes, the 7th overall pick in 2012 in North Carolina. He's got prototypical size and athleticism for that small forward position. Still developing his overall game, but he's got enormous potential.
Rivers, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Jackson kicks to Rivers. Evans setting the pick for Rivers. Here's Jackson. He's hit again. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Andrew Bogut. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. And Barnes, the top overall recruit in the nation, coming out of high school.
Yeah, and really high expectations for him from a relatively young age. There's been some disappointment in his development with his work ethic. I think it's short-lived.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He told them to be looking to attack in the open floor. He doesn't want them getting slowed down in half-court sets. He wants the fast break to be a major weapon. The second thing he talked about was working hard to get their shooters open. He wants them looking for those gaps on the perimeter and letting it fly whenever they find them. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Clock at 4. Blocked. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Now look at Tyreek Evans. Some numbers for him. Now the second half is shaped up for him. He's around 6 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And when you take his overall contributions on the whole, he's been putting up some pretty good numbers, but I think he can do more.
And Steve, sometimes that's just part of the game, weathering periods where your stats might not show all of what you're doing on the floor.
Curry attacking, and he gets it to go. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Curry against Jackson. And Davis now top of the key. Warriors with the rebound. He's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Such a solid performance for them inside. The rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Counted, and the Warrior lead has been put down to just 10 points with the bucket from Rivers.
Tell you what, despite that hot start from long range, they've really gotten away from the three-point shot.
And I know that's sacrilegious to you, Steve. I mean, being a shooter and all in your pass, you figure you should be firing away from out there at all times. But the mid-range game and in-between game served me quite well. But that hasn't been the best meal ticket for them here in the second half. You got to go with what you do.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors ahead, up 10. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
You know, he better. 'Cause I'm about to pop a blood vessel up in here. I can't stand losing like this. Yo, if he needs any suggestions on what we can change, he can come to me. Because I've been keeping a list all half. It's about 5 pages long at this point.
Hang tough, young man. Kevin, this league is not easy on the young ones.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey, fellas, let's go over what happened in the first half. It wasn't what we had in mind, but there's plenty of time.
The second half just about to get going here.
Just absolute domination in this one for Jackson. 15-point. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they can close out on quicker. Drive if he wants.
Pelicans trailed by 10. Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Davis and Hasek control the paint. And it's Jackson the point guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Golden State's on 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Now Rush. Bogut with a clean look. Hasek pulls it in.
Hasek, one of the premier defensive centers in the league. He's got size and ability and great IQ for defensive position.
Pass to Jackson. Pulls from the top of the key. No good off the front iron.
If They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball, putting a body on somebody and going after the rim.
Lee sets a screen for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drains the 19-footer. Curry's got 11 points.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Pelican shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Jackson against Curry. Jackson drives in, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot to like on that.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, Anthony Davis is not yet a household name, but he's quickly becoming an elite talent. Coach Monty Williams said there are a few power forwards that are ready to have. When we win, people are going to see how much better he is than those guys. He's right there with the best in the league. Such a bright young career, Kevin.
A superstar in the making, Doris. Thank you. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Jackson loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Jackson's got 21 in the game. Warriors leading by 8. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Rush. Right now averaging 7 points a game. 6 to shoot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances in the free throw line here. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the NBA scoring leaders since the All-Star break. When you look at Jackson, top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
Yeah, he's been making his mark in a big way since the break. I mean, scoring the ball really well.
John Selman, he's checked in for Tyreek Evans. The Warriors also with a sub. Barbosa's checked in.
You look at how efficient David Lee is around the basket. With either shoulder, use either hand to score. Broke his wrist in high school. It's part of the reason why he's been able to develop that offhand so well.
Jackson is doubled. Back to Selman. Here's the 3. And that's collected by Bogut. Bogut's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Barbosa pushes to Rush. And Jake.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
His broken wrists often having a setback like that.
Get up. You're going in.
Here we go.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Evans, left side. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Fredette, the pass to Evans. Shot clock at 6. From 11 feet away. Here's Davis. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, he crashed the board.
Here comes Steph Curry. Lets it go with the 3. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Warriors lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question, this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this basket. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
The Warriors leading. And Golden State looking who they got. Steph Curry's out there with Rush. And it's Bogut. Then there's Maurice Spates. And it's Iguodala at the 3 side. Anderson against Spates. The shot no good. New Orleans has gone to the 3-pointer already. times tonight, nailed 5 of them. They now take the lead. And that's now 24 points for Jay.
Yeah, that's his first 3.5. More in store.
Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they let it fly from downtown. Logan sends a screen for Curry. And that one goes long.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Fredette kicks to Jackson. Iguodala against Evans. Back to Jackson. 13 feet away. A stupendous finish in traffic. Now it's a 3-point New Orleans lead.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane. It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry as one of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his ability to hit shots, but also his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
And if you do consider Curry to be the greatest shooter already, you're in good company this season. Kevin Durant, Mark, gave his opinion that Curry is already the best.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be debated by people for a long time, and I don't know where the answer is going to land. But Curry definitely is in the equation already with his resume and record-breaking three-point shooting.
Gordon dishes to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Evans goes in. Poked loose. The Warriors shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Here's Curry. The shot from the low post is good. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, because I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
He got right to the cup using that screen. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You can say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Excellent interior defense there. Good rotation.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
The drive by Jackson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And I also like the penetration. When they're getting into the paint, getting a lot of easy hoops from those strong drives.
Both free throws good from Jackson.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Curry attacking. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Loose defense at such a critical time. You're better off sending him to the line than giving him 2 points.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here's Jackson. On the wing, Gordon. Back to Jackson. New Orleans moving it around. Evans passes to Jackson. Left side, Gordon. Outside, Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Evans goes in. No good from 11 feet.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Here's Rush. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Warriors lead by 1.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end. I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Here's Hushit. Lee gets the rebound. Lee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Back to Curry. The 11-footer. That ball's nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 3rd assist on the night. New Orleans has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Jackson dishes to Ush. Jackson passes to Ush. Gordon kicks to Jackson. The feed to Evans. Back to Jackson. Launches a three. And again, no good by New Orleans. Warriors leading by 3. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And this is where you can start hitting apart the defense. And now you take their confidence away. You can really take control of this game.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He's got 19 points. He's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for New Orleans.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
To end the run, it's Jackson with the draw. And he sinks the list. Jackson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Big time company inside. Had to get to the top, and he did.
And in place of the Panther, he was towering over the team.
Boris Burke has some information for us, Boris.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make a simple play.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Warriors leading by 3. There's a minute left in the 4th quarter of this one. It's Curry with the drive. It falls.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Jackson against Curry. From downtown, buries it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big moment in this game.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
It's stolen by Davis. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Watch out. Anthony Davis. It's called five.
So it's the Warriors now. Rush dishes the lead. 19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Iguodala, the pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Lee is screen on Jackson. It's Curry with the drive.
Late reaction from the defense. He's always going to make good on that.
So here's New Orleans. Here's Jackson. A huge shot to tie it up.
This game has taken on a new feel since halftime.
For sure. The energy level on both sides has gone way up after the break.
That will count. Oh, he put it down! What a shot! At the buzzer!
Wasn't pretty, that's for sure.
It must have been that girl I met at that restaurant on 89th. I knew I shouldn't trust her. I left my phone on the table while I was talking to a friend. She sent messages to all my clients. This is all on me. 100% my fault. He was just playing. He knew we'd never discuss another team while we're still under contract here. You gotta believe me, man.
So, is that how this all went down? Just a big misunderstanding that started with a stolen cell phone?
Sir, I don't know how that message got sent or leaked out publicly, but I want to let you know, I'm 100% behind our team. I'm ready to play in our next game in our uniforms right here at home. I'm ready to go like always.
That's good enough for me, son. Now get back to work. I suggest you password protect that phone of yours.
Already done.
Man, come on.
Go.